It's going to be a huge week for tech stocks. We have Microsoft, Alphabet, Google, AMD, Apple, Amazon, Meta, all reporting earnings. And how they report and how the market reacts will impact the entire market. They're such a large component of the S&P 500 that if these 7 companies go down, the whole market goes down. Now we saw Netflix go up and Tesla go down, kind of cancel out. Now it's for the rest of these to determine how the market will shake out. Today, we're going to take a look at the S&P 500 and how it did in the first month of 2024. We will recap the crypto markets as well as some interesting earning reports that we're looking out for this week, primarily the Magnificent Seven. The S&P 500 has been on a tear this year. The first month of 2024 saw the Magnificent Seven have a lot of gains, all except for one, which is Tesla, which we will discuss. Microsoft is up almost 9%, Google 9%, Nvidia 26.5%. Apple is down 2%, Amazon is up 4.5%, and Netflix is up 15%. Tesla is down 22%. It was down as much as 26% recently after their earnings report. Last week was a big week for some large tech companies like Netflix, ASML, and Tesla, and IBM, as well as Intel. Netflix reported better than expected earnings, and the stock shot up. It is up 15% already this year. Tesla dropped down from about 206 down to 180 after reporting lower than expected earnings and guiding lower for the rest of the year. We took this as an opportunity to pick up some Tesla shares, and we will do a deep dive on Tesla and the EV market soon. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon not to miss that episode if you're interested in investing in Tesla and EVs. This is what happened to Tesla after their earnings. It gapped down to 180. It dropped from 206 to about 200. And then it gapped down. Gap is this empty space right here, you see, that doesn't have any volume. We picked some shares up at 1 at 200 and 5 more at 180. Our average price is 187. We are in the profit range now. This week is a huge week. We had SoFi report yesterday. Today we had Pfizer report before the market opens. Later today we will have Microsoft, AMD, Alphabet, Starbucks, and Match Group and Electronic Arts. Later in the week we'll have Boeing, MasterCard, Qualcomm, as well as Peloton, Amazon, Atlassian, Exxon, and Chevron. Now, Meta is the second biggest position in our stock portfolio. We're excited to see this. SoFi reported here. This is how they did. They reported a net income of $48 million. It went up from about $7 something to $8 after the earnings. Now, Meta, Facebook, is at an all-time high. Its previous all-time high was in August of 2021 at 379. It's just breached 400 now, and hopefully they will show better than expected earnings and guidance. In recent quarters, Meta has shown improvements in their income statement by laying off people, spending less on Oculus, and becoming more profitable. If the trend continues, I don't see why this can't keep going up. Moving on to cryptocurrency markets. Bitcoin is back to 43,000 after hitting sub 40,000 for a few days. Crypto market is hovering at 1.7 trillion still. Ethereum is back to 23, almost 2,400, 8% for the week. Solana is 104, up almost 30%. The comeback is real, and it seems like rest of the market is following suit. As discussed in previous videos, we think that one of the best trades you can make right now, if you were going to invest in crypto and specifically Ethereum, is buying the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, symbol ETH, because it's now at a 10% discount. It was as big as 17% a few days ago, which means you got 8% for free on top of the 8% gain that Ethereum saw in the last 7 days. So that's a 16% gain you could have had. The Grayscale Ethereum Trust has something called a discount to net asset value. This is because you cannot exchange your Grayscale Ethereum Trust for Ethereum because it's not a spot market ETF. What we saw was Bitcoin had a similar discount as large as 50% that slowly got erased as we got closer to an ETF, spot ETF launch. And once it was launched, the discount became technically zero, which means that if by early or late summer of this year, we see a spot Ethereum ETF launched, we can expect two things to happen. One is Ethereum should go up probably to about $4,000. On top of that, by purchasing it now through the Ethereum Trust, you are getting it cheaper by 9%, 9 or 10%, depending when you buy. So if you believe that it is likely that the Ethereum spot ETF will be approved, then there's a lot of potential gains on the table. There's a lot of opportunity. I would put the probability at 80% that it will get approved sometime in early or late May, latest August of this year. This still means there's 20% chance that it won't get approved. So if you were going to place a bet on this, expect to lose 20% of the time. Now, I would think that maybe Ethereum will double because of this. So expected return is not doubling, which is 100%, but 80%. So that's your expected value. It is after market close. Microsoft, AMD, Alphabet, Starbucks, and Match Group have reported. Let's see what the market has in store for us here. So, Microsoft, AMD, Alphabet, Starbucks, and Match are the ones we're looking at today. We'll start off with Microsoft. Microsoft is not changed much. Looks like Microsoft is down $1. They announced a cash dividend. Overall, not much change. AMD is up a percent. This is still market digesting the earnings report. We'll have all that for you tomorrow. Hopefully some beautiful charts to visualize. But over the last day, it has oscillated between 177 and 170. It's been as high as 182 in recent weeks. This is pretty tippy top of AMD. Now AMD is about a third of the size of NVIDIA, and NVIDIA is actually supply constrained. They have way more demand that they can produce chips. So AMD is happy to step in and take some of that market share and demand. Next up, Alphabet Google. Google is down about 4%. This may be due to AI taking over from search, so they have less revenue. Next up, Match Group. This is your Tinders, your Hinges, your Plenty of Fishes. Is pretty much staying steady. We are looking forward to this one improving. And last one is Starbucks, up about 2%. I don't see how an addictive substance people drink daily can make so much money. Coffee, am I right? So this is the movement today of S&P 500. Most of the Magnificent Seven are down. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Meta, Google. Tesla is actually crawling back to 200, looks like. Netflix is also down after actually reporting better than expected earnings last week and going up. About 20% is now down today. Overall, for this year, most of the companies are actually up other than Tesla in the Magnificent Seven, and overall market is quite green. Today, after the results, looks like financials are very much in the green. Energy looks in the green. Everything else looks like a mixed bag. We will digest the earnings of Microsoft, AMD, Alphabet, Match, and Starbucks, and we will bring you our opinion hopefully tomorrow. Coming up rest of the week, we have exciting developments for the rest of the Magnificent Seven. Thursday, we're going to have Apple, Amazon, and Meta reporting. Atlassian is also a big one we like. And Qualcomm tomorrow. Let's see what the rest of the week has in store with us. We will read the shareholder letters of these fine companies and bring you our updates. We have some of these. We've often thought about picking up Starbucks. It is on the radar. We do have Match. Meta is our second biggest position after Coinbase. We have some teams. AMD used to be one of our biggest positions. We made some errors. We're looking to increase our position over the coming quarters. That was market recap for January 30th. Fine companies of the Magnificent Seven reporting. Not much movement. I hope you are staying invested. Don't try to time the market. Time in the market beats timing the market. We'll bring you our analysis of these reports later this week. Until next time, may the power of compound interest be with you. Peace.